Well, hello there. James Gardner here. Happy February 1st, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you tuning in live, for those of you that will catch this on the replay, sans the replay. Here we go, gang. As promised, large and in charge, moving forward with the book journey. Pretty damn exciting. So, yes, I have a book coming out. Shocking. We all know that for most of you. Here we go. 2 weeks from today, pre-sales begin. So what I want to do today is just share a little bit about what you can expect over the next couple of weeks, and then moving forward, and what I'm calling this kind of phase one approach to this year, and how the book journey will play out, and the work that I'm going to be doing from that in the world. So, first and foremost, actually, very first and foremost, I want to say thank you, a huge heartfelt thank you to my community over the last couple of days. Obviously, a lot of my peeps know that that this is coming to fruition. They've been following me. You all have been following me and guiding me and pushing me and inspiring me and cheering me. So thank you, sincerely from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. It's pretty mind-boggling just to get the hearts and the responses back on posts, and so I acknowledge each of you. So what can you expect? Here's the thing: the official book sale, pre-sale, will hit February the 15th. That's a Tuesday, so 2 weeks from tomorrow. That first edition signature launch, it's going to be a limited run for this first evolution of the book. It will be a six-week run where we'll be selling these books. They're obviously this first edition launch, it will be a slightly different offering in terms of some of the content as it pertains to the contributors, the supporters, the founding people that come on board. And I'll share more about that moving forward. But really what you can expect is, for those of you that have been following me, I tie in the book, I tie in excerpts, but we really don't know, the world really doesn't know what lies within the pages, how the book's structured, a lot of the, if I can say, neat or interesting things that the book brings in, different styles of my world, if you will, the way that I show up, and this is my time to start to unveil all that to you. And so moving forward, you will all see snippets and things that will be unveiled or explained or double clicked and expanded on, really to provide an insight and to provide a little bit better understanding of what lies within. The one thing I will say about this book is it has a lot to offer. My pre-readers, I guess we can call them that, my pre-readers, have really been, thankfully, have been blown away by the emotional offering that's in the pages, and by that I mean it's got something for everyone in here. This is not it's not a self-help book. Yeah, there's inspiring nuggets in there and takeaways, 100%, but it's not a self-help book, nor is it just a strict memoir, nor is it a strict nonfiction. It's kind of a hybrid of a bunch of different styles, and I'm going to share more on that this coming week. But my point is the reason why I want to share these different snippets is I feel for many people out there, there'll be different entrance ways in to the book. to pull them in, to create relatability and you know, from the different aspects and the content of the book and the different arenas and all that. I got to follow the plan. See, I want to just kind of divulge everything. Anyway, so here's a little bit about what I'm going to share. And just to kind of give you an overview, I'm going to go in a little bit more in depth over this coming week and really break that down a little bit more. However, some things that we have. So I'm going to show up in some of my content and my lives and my stories, and all that will be some of the following. Hero wisdom. That's kind of how I've been showing up. For those of you who've been following me, my conscious conversations, just having conversations about things that are top of mind for me. Things are coming from clients, sharing, inciting, just kind of having a thought discussion, as opposed to getting on a soapbox and decreeing from a lofty position, thou shalt do this. No, it's a conversation. The hero wisdom part is really unpacking some things in the book that how I now relate that to, or bring that into the work I do with clients, and then share some of that from a client's perspective, from my perspective, from the book's perspective. And that's the hero wisdom. That's the quotes and the content that many of you have been seeing over the past year and a change from me. So also going to be a segment called Step Inside. And this is a fun one because this is expanding on some of these little Easter eggs that I've been dropping, like, for example, in today's stories. So I go to IG story or go to Facebook story, and you'll you'll understand what I mean. It's going to be taking some of these, like, for example, a celebrity, and then bringing it into context of the book a little bit without giving away, all the little things, but bringing it into that. So some of the images that you've been seeing over the past couple weeks in my Instagram stories and on Facebook stories have been these little Easter eggs, these little step inside moments of the book. Some of those pictures play a huge part in the storyline. Some are, anecdotal, great little sound story bites, if you will. So we're going to step inside. We're going to share some of the writing. We're going to share. Thanks, Kelly. Kelly, how are you? Allison, all right. Hello, thank you for tuning in live. So we're going to share some of the writing. This is a big thing for a writer, obviously. It's going to be interesting. I'm labeling this hero verse, and what I'm going to share with you over the coming weeks will be actual content from the book. It'll be little, a handful of lines or different styles, because again, there's some different writing styles in the book. So I'll be sharing some of those and maybe then providing some context with that. Also, I will be, there was one thing else I wanted to say, hero verse. I'll probably be doing some live readings, which I've never done before. I've done live acting, but I've never done a live reading to you. So I thought that would be kind of cool to do some live readings of just couple of different snippets over the next handful of weeks and share that. So that will be something to look forward to as well. Chapter names, arena names. So there's chapters, there's arenas, there's chorus. I really I want to take some time and really open up the structure of this book and share a little bit about that, because I do feel instinctively as an author, I do feel that chapter names and structure and layout and things like that add to the overall experience that a book journey or that a book provides its readers. So I want to share some of that with you. Hello, Veronica. Stay tuned for that. I'll be exposing some of that stuff. There's going to be fun facts. So I'm going to kind of give you some behind the scenes goodies of things that either went on in the book or in the making of or the writing of the book, excuse me. Things like that. There probably will be a Q&A. So I'll have a live session periodically where I love to get a bunch of people on that want to ask some questions and whether or not they know my story, they certainly can ask questions about the whole writing process. And I'll have some guests on, some people that have been pivotal in having this come to fruition. And last but not least, because I know it's everyone's top of mind, just kidding. I will be bringing back the lip syncs. Yes, the lip syncs. So why not? And it's part of the little Jimmy and me. It's part of the hero within, that inner child. That's how I rock and roll. That's how I show up. I'll be explaining some of that. I think tomorrow, actually, my plan is to share a little bit more about the lip syncs moving forward and how they tie into the book. So stay tuned for that tomorrow. There will not be a lip sync tomorrow. However, they will be dropping within 2 weeks. And then you're going to get a whack load every week for a while. So lip syncs. So that's kind of how I'm going to show up on social, talk about different aspects, of course, always related to the work that I'm doing with personal and business development with my clients, hopefully creating and inspiring each of you to grab hold of your inner child and walk the talk and have fun and show up in your lives. So that's an overview. All right, gang. And just a couple of last things I'm going to let you all go is, again, this initial push, I know it depends a lot, if you will, on my community, on the people like you that tune in, that have been tuning in, that have been cheering for me, that have been walking with me, sometimes pushing me from behind, and sometimes holding their hand out to take me on this journey as a man, as a child, as a human being. And I'm going to ask of you to help and to support this mission. I'm going to ask that if, as we move forward, if there are things that inspire you, that make you laugh, that make you question, that maybe you disagree with, that stir just that emotional passion to live inside of you, that you share some of the content. Visibility is huge, and I have to do the work that I want to do in this world with this book. It's going to be dependent upon a lot of you opening doors to new eyes, to new fresh faces, to new points of view and perceptions of who I am and what I can offer everyone. All right, so I would be thrilled if you would share and do that as things come to you, right? So that is my overview of the book, All In With Love, My Journey to the Hero Within. And I look forward to sharing more about this with you in depth, the little snippets. Stay tuned, and let's rock. All right. Mad love to the courageous. Cheers.